Good afternoon, my YouTube family. Good to see you. Good to come in the neighborhood. I just like to call it the neighborhood, and welcome to the neighborhood. Just a neighborhood of us as women, or whoever likes to listen to my channel, just from that feminine perspective on things. Today, I just wanted to kind of do a grown woman chit chat about being in an interracial marriage. I have a wonderful husband. We've been married almost 3 years now. Actually, it is 3 years. We're celebrating our anniversary this weekend. And it has been an adventure, and it has been, as some say, a journey. You know, sometimes I don't always get the question, but I get the look sometimes from brothers or whatever. And I just wanted to explain it from a Black woman's perspective of being married to, I'm married to a white man who's a great man. And sometimes you get that look or that thought, and some Black women have asked me, you know, what is it like to be married to a white man? And I've been married 3 times, so I can pretty much compare and say it's just like being married to a Black man. He is a man. He just happens to be white. So it's the same thing. It is some differences. Now, I will say that. But as far as the man's side of view, it's still the same thing. We have our ups and downs just like any other couple. We have issues with finances or whatever, just like any other couple. Culturally, though, there are some differences. And I think even culturally, as far as us being, because you see a lot of interracial couples on YouTube and they are younger. I am 58 and he is 60. So we're a couple that are pretty seasoned. And plus we haven't been married a very, very long time, but we got married later in life. So it brings a couple of different things with it. You know, sometimes I get the feeling that Black people think that I gave up on Black men. I really didn't. I didn't give up on Black men. I think Black men are beautiful. It wasn't like I was going out looking for a man of another race or anything like that. I just fell in love with somebody that was a good person who happened to be white. Really, that is the nutshell. Have I had some bad experiences? Yeah, and I kind of feel like I could have had those experiences, bad experiences, if he was Black or white or whatever. But I have had some bad experiences. Been married 3 times, so yeah, I've had some bad experiences. But I've also had some phenomenal experiences with brothers also. And this is the weird thing. At a certain point in a time in my life, I really wasn't approached by Black men as much as I was by white men. I don't know, go figure. I can't explain that or anything. Even as I got older and I was on dating sites, for some reason, I cannot tell you why, it seemed as if white men approached me more. Even in situations, for some reason, I get, especially, and I think it's the older thing, older white men approach me more. I cannot tell you why. Don't know. Haven't really researched it or anything like that. Are there challenges being in an interracial relationship? Yes, there are. There are some cultural challenges that I think we both have experienced. The way our families are. But you know what? I think at this age for both of us, I don't know if 20 years ago, and I'm going to be totally honest and open, if my husband and I would have hooked up 20 years ago. I think we came to each other at this point in our lives that we both grew to see beyond color and really look at the person. And is this a person that is going to be good to me? Is this the person that loves me and understands me? And he does all of those things. And I feel like it really was a case of maturity. As we matured and went through different experiences, I think it became less and less about color for both of us and more about, is this person somebody I can share my life with? Is this person going to love and cherish me? Is this person going to treat me well? It became more about that. And then, you find the person and, oh, well, they're black or he's white. And that is kind of how it, I think for both of us at this older age, how it developed and how it happened. We got to a point where it was more about who the person was. It wasn't really about, and not that I didn't see the color of his skin or he didn't see the color of mine, but that wasn't the main issue. The main issue was, is this person going to treat me with dignity and respect and be good to me and love me and cherish me? And I think for both of us, that became more of it than anything else. So, it's not that I gave up on black men, not that I don't care about the black community. Sometimes I think when people know you're in an interracial relationship, they think that you no longer care about the black community, which is not true. I still love my brothers and my sisters, and I'm concerned about what is happening to us. I'm concerned about black on black crime. I'm concerned about police brutality against black men and black people, period. I'm concerned about everything that I was concerned about prior to meeting my husband. None of that has changed. And my husband is very supportive of however I feel about whatever issues, We don't always disagree. We don't always agree. We don't always agree about some things in politics, but we love each other beyond that. Sometimes we do agree. A lot of times we do agree, but there are times when we don't always agree about certain issues. And I think it's a lot to do about the differences in our life experiences. His differences in life experiences, my difference in life experiences, because I am in this world as a black woman. He is in this world as a white man. And I will admit, sometimes, people, I think being in an interracial relationship, and this will probably be very controversial, that I do see that there is sort of a thing of white privilege, that if you've been accustomed to getting certain things in a certain way, and it's not even a conscious thing, it's just unconsciously you feel like you deserve this and you get it because you walk around the world believing this. And I don't even, like I said, it's just so insidious and so unconscious. I don't even feel like people think about that. Not that they're going around feeling like I should have these privileges because I'm white. I think it's just that is who you become, and that is how you interact in the world. Just like as a black woman, you know what I'm saying? I interact in this world as a black woman, and some things come with being a black woman. You know that everybody is not gonna like you. You know that you may not be popular with some people. You know that some people will just like you because you're a good person and they just like you. And you know that there will be some people that won't even give you a chance to know you or anything. They just have already developed that, hey, I'm not even going to deal with her because she's black or white or whatever. And I've lived with that pretty much all of my life. So, if you like me, and you don't, that's fine too. The older you get, the less you care about that. And the older you get, one of the great things is that you lose that caring about what other people think about you. And with the political climate as it is today and all that's going on with that, my philosophy is that whoever is the president is, I'm still going to live, work, breathe, die. I'm still going to go on my life. You know what I'm saying? There are going to be decisions that could overall affect me, but more than not, I am going to go on living my life prosperously. That's just a mindset. And I guess at a certain point, as I've matured in my life, I've begun to see people as human beings, and knowing that as human beings, we have differences. I may be black, you may be white, you may be gay, you may be straight, I may have curly hair, may have straight hair, and that's the truth. Or whatever the differences are, those differences to me is what makes the world interesting, and it makes the world exciting as it is. I want to know about what goes on with you and how you think, and how is that different than my way of thinking and my experiences. So, I feel like now at this age, I believe I can interact in the world. And although everybody may not perceive me as that, as a human being, and that's what I am first. Secondly, I am a black woman interacting in the world with those experiences and everything. But, and so you go on and you do life. So, has it been a journey? Yes. Do we have our ups and downs just like any other couple? Yes. Are there cultural differences? Yes. The best thing I can say from that is that I've learned a lot about him and he's learned a lot about me, and we've both learned a lot about give and take. Sometimes more than when you're in a marriage with somebody of your same race. So there is with that. Do I feel like black men are, terrible? That's why I went to a white man. No, I don't feel like that. I have brothers, nephews, a dad, all of that. I know some fantastic black men, and I will even give this to my ex-husbands. Did I always feel this way? No, but I do feel like we may not have stayed married, but I've married some good people. The intent in their heart and the people that they were good. And as black men, they were good black men. They were good men. They just happened to be black. That's kind of like how I see it. I have a good man now. He's a good man. He just happens to be white. So us being an interracial couple at this time in the world, I don't feel like it is such the big deal that maybe it would have been for either of us 40 years ago, 30 years ago. I feel like now it's more of, yeah, they're an interracial couple. And for some older people, we do get those stares of, is he with her? And we've learned to move past that and do whatever we were doing, eating dinner or whatever, and go on past that. And I will give the world that we've come a long way and that we can see people as people. I see so many interracial couples now. It's just not a big thing anymore like it may have been probably even 20, 30, 40 years ago. So that's one thing. The differences are not as big. It is just two people who love each other and care about each other and want to see the other one happy. I feel like my husband is always in my corner as I am in his. I want to be, and I feel like he is mine, his best cheerleader, and I feel like he is that for me, and I think that is the most important thing. You love who you love, and it took me a while to realize that, maybe to the age that I am, being 58 now, that you love who you love and you're with who you with. And really, the bottom line is a lot of times you love who you love, and that's nobody's business but yours. And I say that for gay people, straight people. You love who you love, and who you love, that's between you and them. So that's my little chit chat for today, girl talk for today. Leave a comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. I love the comments. I love when you subscribe. It has been great. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.